Hello everyone, it's me Andrea. Um, Today I will show you, here you can see already the stems I will use from Design by Rin Stems. A watercolor page, again, I've done that with the poppies recently. That was on one day I did both because I needed them. Um, I decided to show them both. They are quite different, same technique but different. So I thought, why not? So I use two different sizes, but then I decided to have the very small one in the middle as well, to have this unequal number. So on these darkroom door stems, I quite like a lot, but I only use this bit, this sandy looking, greasy, sandy, what you know what I mean, bit to go. I'm not using the lighthouse. I'm using this yeah, sandy bit, this dotted bits to go around the starfish and have a bit of a texture. With these brushes and watercolors, you're not really having a lot of texture, haven't you? And that's why I try to get it like this. I think it's enough now. Come on. I don't know. Did I show you everything? I left it all in. I couldn't stop. When I start once, no one can stop me. So now it goes on. I'm not using brushes actually. I'm using watercolors. It's the Ecolines I'm using here, of course. What did I say? With the poppies I use the brushes, and this is with the Ecoline. The Ecolines are coming in little bottles, and they are liquidy already, of course, as you can see here. And I really prefer using watercolor like this, or with blocks. I have these blocks now, sticks, watercolor sticks, and it's so much cleaner. You can clear it up quickly. You don't have to wait until it dries on that palette in the box you have, and all this spraying water on top to, oh no. That's why I really like the other products all much better. So I'm using different blues, different turquoises, and I think I use a bit of green as well, and to get a bit of texture down in different concentration, of course, and let it dry in puddles. It's shifting it around with your heat gun to create puddles and edges, and you can really, that looks, I like the effect. It looks really nice. So in the middle, that's a turquoise I'm using, but I think that's the last color. Yeah, shifting it around again. Okay, can't help, I'm near the green. Yeah, a bit of contrast, not bad. Bit more, that I can create puddles again and dry them nicely with edges. Yeah, you can see that here. Oh, I use the straw, that's right, to, yeah, to control a bit where I want to have it. And I already I already start with the bleach here, and I go into the starfish to get all the color out. And this time I will color them in a bit, not completely. Most of them will stay relatively white, if you can say that, because when you bleach, it won't be completely white again. It depends on what watercolor you put down, of course. Blues, for example, are very high pigmented, and it's difficult to get them out. That's why I use them, because it makes really nice effect. You bleach it and some parts are getting greenish, and it's really nice. And you never can tell which effect you get. That's another thing, very unpredictable. So, and this is a bit of, it's really a lot diluted, this red I'm using from the Ecoline. I really diluted it with a lot of water to have this really light red. I didn't want to have them completely colored. So that's this. And to shade them, I can't remember, what did I use actually? That's the outside shading. I go around each and use this distress markers in the same colors as the background is then, to get a bit of shading down. Up there it's light blue, it's broken china, I think, and I do that around all of them, you can imagine. Yeah, and on the other side I use a white polychrome. It's a polychrome, it is, yeah, Faber-Castell polychromos. So on the inside, yeah, I'm using the, yeah, that's right, distress marker in, let me have a look, in spun sugar. Is it spun sugar? I can't believe that now. Must be a darker one. I think it was worn lipstick, one of them. I think it's not that important. And what I did is, to blend them in a bit, I went over with water, with a water tank brush, that it is not that defined, a bit more diluted, a bit more blended, yeah. And that's what I do with all the starfishes. I hope I don't show them all, because when you see one, you know what I do to the other ones. Yeah, I didn't. Oh, this little dots I'm using. That's from that's from this stem set. That was a freebie, I think. But I quite like it. It's quite cute. And I use that to go around randomly around the starfishes and stamp them down. And in the next step, I think I will go in with white acrylic paint. I didn't use the Sharpie because I was afraid it wasn't opaque enough. So I think the acrylic, white acrylic, is much more reliable with that being opaque. So I go in all of the bubbles, fill them in with the paint. I didn't do that many, so only 3 left, 2 left, and the last one, yay! Well, still not satisfied. Okay, so, and I decided to do a bit of stamping. I didn't want to have a lot. It still should look delicate, very light, so I didn't overdo it. So that's it actually. So now you will see a close up, and I think I already put it into a frame. Yeah, I did, into this paper frame, and show you the close up now, and that's it. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I had a lot of fun making that, and I hope I will see you with my next project. So have a nice time, guys. Bye bye.